Hello and welcome to this COS fashion styling try on haul. First, let's get our thumbnail. Okay, my darlings. Now, COS is actually not a brand that I've really shopped with much in the past. So I was really keen to pick up a few items, try them on, and of course I'm going to be giving you the entire rundown in terms of quality and sizing, prices, fit, everything that you need to know. This is your video. As always, I will put a fashion styling element to everything that I show you. So most of these pieces I'll be styling a few different ways. If you go onto my Instagram, I almost certainly will have reels where I'm creating multiple outfits from these 7 pieces that I've got in here. Now, just to say, my darlings, I'm going to link everything down in the description box. So links to all the pieces that I show you, all my jewelry. I would say that my daily go-to watch is this one. This is my Paul Valentine watch. Now, Paul Valentine, for full transparency, is a brand that I work with, but this I purchased myself years ago, well before I actually started content creating. It was just one of those things where I had done a lot of research, as I do when I'm really investing in key pieces, and I really genuinely felt that the Paul Valentine two-tone watches were the best in terms of the value that you get, the craftsmanship, the price, the quality, and that's why I went for this. So I am going to link this down below for you, so it's like a full circle moment. I do work with them now over on my Instagram. Anyway, let's get into these COS pieces. So this is the first dress. It is a square neck dress. It's a really classic style. It's got a nice thick strap. One thing I appreciated about this was it's not too thick, but it's thick enough to hide the strap of your bra. And it's got this beautiful pleating detail going all the way down. So quite a long dress. I mean, if you're about 5'7" or shorter, I reckon this might end up being more like a maxi dress. I'm about 5'10". Maybe 5'9.5", and for me it's a true midi or midaxi type of length. You're going to see how I've styled it here, which was really playing on those classic vibes by going for a pair of two-tone slingback, and I love that black cap toe because it really picks up on the black details. And I wanted to show you how you can take a piece like this that might seem a traditionally autumnal piece, but then style it up for winter or for those cooler autumn days. And what I've done here is styled it up with a white shirt, very classic in its style. My 6-year-old saw me trying this on with the white shirt and said, "Gosh, you look like one of those schoolgirls back in the Victorian days." And I do kind of get that, but I do think also with a white shirt, it does make it suddenly a lot more work appropriate. Styles like this are great for trans-seasonal, but also different occasions. So it could be a workwear piece, it could be a dinner piece. So yeah, it's definitely a win. Now, how could I do a COS haul without picking up an absolute COS classic? This is the classic white t-shirt. It's definitely a pretty penny for a white t-shirt, but I will say it is probably hands down the best white t-shirt I've ever purchased. I'll say that. I think I can go ahead and say that out of the ones that I have tried anyway, but I've heard so much about these COS white t-shirts that I really want to try. There are a couple of other brands I would like to try too. In fact, what you could do is let me know down in the comments, would you like to see a comparison video on 2 or 3, premium high street white t-shirts? Because I'm thinking COS, Arquette. Let me know if that's something you'd like. So, white t-shirt, what else is there to say about it other than it's pretty spectacular? We don't want to look too overdone. One of my slogans is always that looking good and feeling good shouldn't take too much time or effort. This is one of those classic examples where rather than just a t-shirt and a pair of jeans, I'm going to pop on a t-shirt and a pair of tailored trousers. I'm still going to style them with trainers so they still feel pretty casual, pretty relaxed. And then I'm just throwing on a denim jacket or shacket over the top. Just wanted to show you how actually you can still take something as basic and simple as a white t-shirt and still look and feel quite good by just making some of these smaller changes, swapping out jeans for a pair of tailored trousers, for example. Okay, my darlings, we're back to another beautiful black COS dress. This one is pretty gorgeous. Again, it is in a size large. It is an asymmetrical dress, and I have noticed that they have this in silk, which would be beautiful for evening wear. I have actually styled this 2 ways for you. One is just that classic workwear, so I've styled it with a pair of heels, a black bag, just to show the dress really standing on its own, and you're good to go for work. But if you wanted to style it up for evening, we can easily now swap out some of those accessories. So gold just gives that element of fun, so I've swapped it for a pair of gold heels and also a gold bag. Now, of course, in reality, you could keep the same bag and shoe, but I really just wanted to give you options. I always say that I'm a minimal stylist with a maximal heart. I like to have options. Is this one a keep or a return? I have to say this is the one that I'm not entirely sure about whether I'm going to keep it, but it is a beautiful dress, and it's one of those that you might want to keep in your wardrobe just so you have that beautiful black dress. The trouble is I already have 3 beautiful black dresses in this haul, so this one may not stay. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. This is a off the shoulder top. I'm going to take that hanger off because it's actually too big. It is truly beautiful. It's lovely always to see that neck area. You can highlight a beautiful necklace. Lots of styling options with this. Again, I've styled this about 3 different ways. So this kind of top I feel like can go with absolutely everything, whether it's a silk skirt or a satin skirt. You could pop it with a pair of jeans. A couple of reservations about this. The off the shoulder panel is quite exaggerated, and on someone like me who's already naturally broad, I was worried that it kind of accentuated that broadness. If you're quite petite, I think it's going to highlight your petiteness. The other thing that's worth noting about this top, or this style of top, it's not this top in particular, this style of top sometimes it's hard to layer on top of. And so really when you'll see my styling, all I could do was just throw something over my shoulders. But on those colder days where you actually want layers, I'm not sure that neckline's going to work. And you can just tell that it's very, very good quality. I'm just not sure for me if it's one I'm going to be keeping, even though I feel like I could style it so many ways. I wasn't 100% sold. And I'm trying to be good with things where I'm not 100% sold. This is the final dress, I promise. I still have a couple of items to show you, but in terms of dresses, it's the final dress. And what a spectacular dress it is. Have you guys seen that? I'm sure it's come from TikTok. I feel like everything comes from TikTok, even though I tend to be more of an Instagram girl. It's that wearing versus styling. This is exactly that. I put it on just to see what pieces I'd ordered actually fit. I immediately went, no, not happening. And then all I needed to do were a few tweaks. I took this elastic panel and I just zhuzhed it up a little bit so it sat a little bit higher. Then I put a belt on and that was magic. Absolute magic, to almost break it up as if you were wearing a shirt and skirt combo. And that went from an absolute no to my hero piece. I would say this is my hero piece out of my entire haul. It is very weighty. You know, this is one thing I'm discovering about COS. They do not scrimp on the quality of their fabrics. Everything I have felt, everything I have put on has felt spectacular in terms of the quality. There is no sort of seams missing, there are no threads loose, there's no pilling or pulling. I did then pop on a jumper over the top, tuck that jumper into the belt a little bit, and it just breaks it up, but it creates a whole different outfit. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that. It's beautiful. I'm going to move on, and this one is definitely staying. If you can get your hands on this, I would highly, highly recommend it. The next piece I'm going to show you might seem slightly out of season. It is a bandeau swimsuit with the most beautiful flattering cutaway, V-neck cutaway there, and it is a halter neck, so it has got a strap. If you're new to this channel, you may not know, but I often talk about the longevity and the versatility of pieces. I always look for pieces that I can style a few different ways. How do you do that? You take your swimsuit and you wear it as a bodysuit. It is detachable, good. That's what I was hoping, that the straps would be detachable and I'd probably wear it as is. Style it with a pair of jeans, a pair of tailored trousers, trainers to casual it down, or heels if you want it to be a little bit dressy for evening or for dinner, says the woman who never goes out for dinner, because my 2-year-old will not let me be great. But you know, I'm giving you guys styling options. That's why I love it when you DM me and you send me pictures of all the outfits that we've talked about on stories. Do come follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you're not already, because I like to have a good old chat on stories. So I'll see you there. The 7th and final piece is this pair of jeans. It was described as a extra high waist, straight leg, ankle length, ankle length jeans. Very, very good quality, organic cotton and recycled cotton, I believe. Unfortunately, I do not have cutaways of these jeans because they are too short. On the model, it looked like it stopped at quite a nice ankle length, so I thought it would be like a regular length, but on me, stopping the ankle. Girl, this stopped like in my calf. So it was annoying. COS denim is not something I've delved into at all. So I don't actually know whether they do like petite, curvy, tall range. I'm going to have to look into it a little bit more. So my darlings, those are all the 7 pieces that I bought from COS. I'd be really curious to find out your thoughts about them. What do you think about these pieces? Do you own any of these pieces? And would you like to invest in them? What do you think generally about COS, about their price point? What have you found about their quality? My darlings, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't seen any of my more recent videos, I'm going to link one of my styling videos up here. I'll link a few also down in the description box that you might be interested in, because I like to do a little bit of high-low fashion. So I have some luxury unboxings. I'll link them down for you if you're more into the luxury. If you like more your high street comparisons, I'm going to link them. One of the videos I do a lot, and I have a whole playlist, is taking one item and styling in multiple ways. Thank you so much for watching, my darlings. If I didn't say, my name is Taiye Brown, Nice to meet you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.